everyone, thank you so much for tuning back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today I have another splurger save for you, and this is gonna conclude my SK2 reviews. This is on the SK2 facial treatment clear lotion, so if you're interested in learning more about it and my experience, then stay tuned. As you can tell, I have finished this one up. I still have a little bit left. I haven't had the chance to go get more of this. This is all I have left, and I don't know why I'm saving this, but this is all that I have left. This costs $60 in the United States, but you can get it off sasa.com. It's a 5-point fluid ounce. I think there's a 6 or 7 fluid. It's in a glass bottle as well, but you can buy it off sasa.com and it's like $70. This costs $60, but that one is $70 and it's a lot bigger. The reason why I'm doing this splurger save, I wasn't going to do this splurger save, no one requested or anything, but the reason why I'm doing it is because I recently came back to it. I have my huge Bloomingdale's haul, and I actually got a whole travel size kit that my SA gave me, and I'm so happy she did. Last week has been horrendous for my skin. I have been getting a bunch of breakouts around my chin area because of hormones, and I don't want to get too TMI, but it was really bad. And I was using my facial treatment essence. I didn't know I was using my AHA cleanser. I just did not know what was going on. My hormones were going crazy, and I thought to myself, it's never really been this bad. What did I use before that helped my hormonal acne? And it was this. I recommend this for acne, okay? This is not, okay, I recommend these two. If you can afford both of these, I would recommend it. But this, I recommend more for acne. I am by no means downgrading the facial treatment essence. I love the facial treatment essence. But this, I also cannot live without now. And I need to go get more because, oh my gosh, this saved me this week. I got this out, and I told myself I wouldn't use this unless I really needed it, and I'm so glad she gave this to me because I really needed it. I was breaking out like crazy. I had 4 or 5 zits, like really big zits on my chin, and it made me feel gross, and I just didn't want to go out. It was just really bad. So again, I thought to a couple months before, my hormonal acne was very controlled. And I thought to myself, what was that I was using or that I was doing, or I don't know what was it that my hormones weren't acting up as much? And it was this. This, I have said this, has AHA, and that is a natural exfoliant which basically takes out all your dead skin cells, all the bad stuff on your face. And I didn't know this, but apparently this has salicylic acid, and I will link down the SK2 site or Sephora site with the ingredients so you can look them up yourself. But I definitely recommend this for acne. Within the first night that I used this, there were no more zits, and the zits that I did have weren't as big anymore. So oh my gosh, I was like, oh my gosh, this is what it was. This is what I needed. And I also realized that, you know how I kept complaining how my nose, the crevices of my nose were getting like grossly dry? And it was because I wasn't exfoliating around there. I got these cheap nose strips from the dollar store, and look, it says compared to Biore, and these are really good actually. They're 3 for $1, but honestly, I was like, I probably have a bunch of dead skin on my nose, which is why it feels really dry and crackly. And sure enough, after that, my nose felt really smooth. Continuing to use this, my nose feels fine. But I remembered another reason why I kind of put it away and wasn't really thinking about repurchasing it was because this dries you out. Because I'm pretty sure the salicylic acid that it has within it, this dries you out, okay? When I saw that it did, like, no more zits were coming up, I put this all over my face. No, you do not want to do that, especially on my dry cheeks. My cheeks are dry now. It's not that they're not moisturized, it's just that they tend to be drier now. I would recommend this just to put on the places where you need to be exfoliating. So here and your chin, or just run it lightly, but do not use this every single day. That was my mistake. I used this for 3 days straight and my skin dried out. like crazy. Now I know why I was saying that Hada Labo works better for me. It's not as drying and as SK2, because I was using this so often. I was using this day and night, day and night, day and night, day and night. And yes, it was exfoliating my skin, but I've also been exfoliating too much, so over exfoliating, and that's not good. That leads to dry skin. That's not good. So oh my gosh, this has been my savior this month. Honestly, I'm sure if I didn't use this, my zits would go away because, you know, hormones go up and down, but this helped a lot. This really helped a lot. This helped with no more zits. This helped with exfoliating gently. Oh my gosh, this is great. You can buy it off sasa.com and I will link it down below. It is a lot cheaper, and Sasa sells legit stuff. You're not getting counterfeit stuff, because there are counterfeit SK2 products. So just keep that in mind, but I definitely recommend this if you have acne. Just don't overuse it. Even if you have combination, even if you have oily skin, do not overuse this. This should be treated like an exfoliator, because it is. Use this maybe once a day. Since this is gone, I would sometimes use the toner to get off all the excess makeup, but I felt like when I used this again, this took out all of my makeup, and this is more like you have to pat it in. So if you're struggling with acne, I would recommend this. And again, this doesn't get as much love as its counterpart. I recommend both of them if you can afford them, but if you can't and you're suffering with acne, I recommend more this one just to start off with. If you want to improve the overall condition of your face, like me now, I don't break out as often, just my chin, because that's where the hormones. I got this to improve the overall condition of my face, and I got this like a toner and a very gentle exfoliator, which is what it is. So oh my gosh, I cannot recommend this enough. I definitely recommend you splurging on this. Again, it is much cheaper. Buy it off sasa.com for a bigger size, and it'll last you a long time. But again, do not use this every single day. It will dry out your face because of the salicylic acid that it has and the AHA and all that stuff. It will dry you out, but I definitely recommend this if you have acne. I definitely recommend the facial treatment essence if you're looking just to improve. Maybe your skin is dull, maybe you have hyperpigmentation, maybe you have really oily skin. So I recommend the essence for those purposes, but this I recommend as a gentle exfoliator, as a toner, as a acne treatment. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. This has saved me. There's something else I was gonna say, and oh, I remember now. I was looking after I had calmed down what was going on here. I was reading reviews online about this. I know how amazing it is, and a lot of people will agree. There's a small minority that will say didn't do anything for me, blah blah blah, but a majority of people will say this is like the best toner ever, and I agree. And if you guys remember, I bought this a while ago. I actually ended up returning it because I felt like it wasn't doing anything, and I went back, and my essay was like, I don't know what if you weren't doing it right or something, but I definitely recommend it. And so I repurchased it again, and I'm so glad I did. There is no dupe as far as I know. A lot of people have tried to find comparable toners, lotions, whatever you want to call it, that are like this, and as far as I know, there is none. So I definitely recommend it. It's not as expensive as a facial treatment essence. Definitely recommend this. Definitely a splurge. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about it, feel free to leave them down below. Shoot me a tweet, send me a message, no problem. That concludes pretty much my SK2 segment. I hope you all enjoyed the splurge or save. Bye everyone.